Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel for another video. This is North Star Reactions and Reviews and my name is Matthew. In today's video we are continuing on through our last 8 episodes of our Criminal Minds series for season 1. This will be episode 14 of season 1 titled Riding the Lightning. It's an interesting title, so I'm very eager to see what they do with the episode. Real quick, if you are a returning subscriber to the channel, welcome. If you are a new subscriber to the channel, welcome to you as well. And as always, if you are not a subscriber to the channel, but you are enjoying what you see here in this video or on the channel in general, I would urge you to please consider subscribing. I would love to have you here. It does help to grow our community, and I welcome each and every one of you. If you have not seen my previous episode reaction, I will go ahead and leave a link for it down in the description below. Feel free to check it out and let me know what you guys think. Alright, let's go ahead and jump into Season 1, Episode 14 of Criminal Minds. Enjoy. Sounds nice.
Dixon. Disappeared 15 years ago. Buried her under Sarah's mother's living room.
I think that was their last victim.
Well, that's what we're here to find out.
Mix her profiles. They just want this case to go away.
They were caught, they confessed, they got the death penalty.
You guys do realize that visiting death row is not part of my job description?
Garcia,
It's true.
This will be the first serial killer
Called her the Ice Queen.
That's how they interpreted her demeanor during the trial.
Was he different?
No, I didn't say that.
She killed her 2-year-old son and 12 teenage girls.
Oh.
She only confessed.
For the next 36 hours, the hour of execution. The last meal cannot exceed $20.
Interesting.
It'll be full moon tomorrow.
Florida State Penitentiary.
Jacob. Trying to look like his victims.
Creepy.
Very creepy.
There's only 12 of them. No means Jacob's last victim.
Alright, so it's my understanding that the BAU team is headed to the penitentiary to do some interviews of a couple on death row. That'll be an interesting thing to see.
Genesis 9:6.
Monday, 8 a.m., 35 hours remaining.
There's a string of missing.
No.
Police interviewed Jacob Dawes. Also present were Sarah Jean Dawes and their 2-year-old son Riley. Police were suspicious. They came back 3 hours later with a search warrant, only to find that Riley had vanished.
Bound, so he ordered Sarah Jean to kill him and dispose of the body.
Sarah confessed
That's
to killing
dark.
Riley, but never admitted her role in the deaths of the girls.
He was a psychopath. They were inconclusive on Sarah Jean, though. They said her demeanor was more like that of a war victim's.
And as with all sexual psychopaths, Jacob is obsessed with the idea of the total possession of his victims.
Yes, sir.
Oh, wait. I'm sorry. Who are you exactly?
I'm Sam Shapiro. I'm their appeals attorney.
Not only have they agreed to them, they were initially requested by them.
I can't get them.
6 Hennessy Street, Jacob and Sarah Jean's home. It's due for demolition. Take a look around.
Okay.
Jacob's workshop is up the back.
Morgan and Elle seem to be partnered together a lot.
Victims from mall parking lots. She'd invite them to smoke pot and
This is where the workshop stood.
there was
That's a
an
cool
arch right
effect.
here. He used his workspace as a torture room. Until he ran out of room.
That is a really cool
We know that
effect.
Jacob was abused as a child. What about Sarah Jean?
Her mother.
It's LA.
Has she had any contact with Jacob?
Well, until today, she's declined contact with anyone. For her own safety, we keep her away from the other prisoners.
Nice looking paintings.
What is it you want to know?
I think it's time the mothers of those girls learn why their children had to die.
Anybody? Hello? Mrs. Mason?
Son of a bitch husband buried a 13-year-old girl under my floor. What more do you need to know?
Ma'am, Sarah Jane agreed to meet with our colleagues to talk about why they killed those girls. Jacob built the original extension? I see you liked arches.
Teenage girls is what he liked.
Shy, quiet.
Oh, so smart.
And her relationship with her father.
Mother has a drinking problem, it looks like.
Was I? That's all history. He's dead. She's about to die.
Well, that might answer why Jacob never killed Sarah Jean. They shared something.
But he only hurt me
Why didn't you leave?
because we had no place to go.
An anonymous caller tipped the police off about Jacob. Was it you?
This came this morning.
Ooh, what is it? So the letter was a statement of innocence, but from who?
Your mother must be very proud.
Sarah Jean. Sarah Jean.
Beautiful thing!
You designed that to happen. Did you learn anything, Agent?
Want to see a trick? Pick a card.
Do you ever smile? I mean, it's hard to trust a guy who never smiles.
Are there more bodies?
Hodge seems very unimpressed.
told you that. Come on. Just one trick.
And this guy doesn't seem too concerned about dying at all.
Come on.
Garcia, hey, it's Al.
Hey, Al.
I need Gideon, please.
Yeah, I'll patch you through.
Read the letter.
Oh, the letter was from her.
I know how difficult this
This must be.
Things between us were never what they should be.
For the deaths of those girls, I neglected my duty as a woman and as a mother.
She doesn't like hearing it.
Why didn't you say this in court?
He died as a result of my neglect.
This letter suggests to me that an innocent woman.
He died as a result of my neglect.
24 hours left.
This letter suggests to me. No facts. Read.
Human sexuality is a complex dynamic of three components: biological, physiological, and emotional. Jacob's needs were informed by the emotional child. Thus, he was alone when the abuse occurred. So in order for him to fulfill his fantasy, he has got to be alone with his victims.
If I told you that, what would I have left for myself?
The caller that made the phone called it nailed Jacob.
Guilt-ridden. Filled with remorse, she called the police. It's not the profile of a woman who would then kill her child. What?
So they're convinced that Sarah Jean
That's it.
is innocent.
Find if there are any more victims. Now, it is rumored they are calling for a stay of execution.
Who the hell told them that?
Right?
I don't see Hodge getting anything out of Jacob. Can I just get Hodge in here?
Ooh, they're bringing JJ in.
Who are you?
My friends call me JJ.
Well,
You can call me Jennifer.
Ooh.
smile.
Thank you.
But you don't smile much.
So what do the paintings have to do with this, I wonder?
Riley running free. 12 roses. One for each girl Jacob killed. 12, not 13. We found number 13.
He starts bringing in the hobby. Really want to know if there are others, don't you? I tell you what. Draw a book. I get the smell of Jennifer's hair.
That's an odd
What
request.
she has to do is lean over and I get the smell of her hair.
No.
You see that? It's okay, Hodge.
Jennifer seems like the type of person who can handle herself.
He confessed to killing Riley.
Do you have any children?
That's irrelevant.
Do you carry pictures of your children as you get it?
We're getting to a point.
All right.
Cards?
2.
I think I'll
17. Imagine what he could have become. Jacob put an end to any chance of that. Would you still be protecting Jacob?
Did you divorce because of putting people like me
Oh,
away?
he was married.
I think you're innocent.
That's up as far as sins, isn't it?
You'd have to ask him.
How old is he? Okay. To protect him. You will leave him somewhere
They're
safe,
referring to Jason's son.
somewhere clean. All that matters is that he's safe.
Where is he?
He's in a better place.
Doesn't necessarily mean that she killed him.
Chaplain's here to see you.
It's an 8 stupid.
the dead man's hand. I should have had that. Then, of course, I would have lost.
Oh, sorry. Full house. Mrs. Everett.
Your question. There are no other bodies.
So he lied.
She killed her. I'll tell you exactly where he's buried.
It's gotta be here. Jacob built this gazebo. I know he had to have built this with the right.
Oh, they found something.
Hey, you got something here.
Guys, the body's ID's
They've only got 8 hours left.
Ashley Farley. She was 14 and she was killed.
Why would Jacob give us another victim? It completely goes against his need for power, manipulation, and control.
Taking the secret of an old victim to his...
I guess he used to be the Farley's house cleaner.
Look. Came with a toy.
That's it. Buried beneath a children's gazebo. At another house Jacob renovated. He put her
I just want to go over that bastard.
Oh, and really pretty.
How many others are there?
Only a few hours left. Good meeting you, Hodge.
I'm not done yet.
I mean,
there. The river.
It's a beautifully done painting.
This here, what is this? The basket? Is that how you see him, or how he is?
I only have a few hours left. I'm respectfully asking you to leave.
Moses.
Hebrew sons were supposed to be drowned. Moses' mother sent him down the Nile in a basket. Where's your Perry?
All that matters.
The Sarah Jean had already taken care of him.
And she did kill him.
No, she sent him somewhere where she believed he'd be safe.
He's alive.
He's alive and they have to find him quick.
I called police and hospital records dating back to September 1990.
You know, you should check local newspapers too, see if anyone reported any abandoned babies.
Yeah, I don't give a damn where.
Whatever she did with Riley, it had to be local.
1990, 3 babies were abandoned in September.
2-year-old boys?
No.
Why doesn't she just tell us where Riley is?
She know. We gotta get in there cell.
Lines of communication are now over.
I just need 5 minutes.
They want the memory of these two individuals erased.
Ah, so we let her out.
I thought it was against regulations.
Well, don't tell anybody.
So you feel, you know, alive.
Interesting choice of words. Hopefully Gideon can find what they need.
How are your sons, Warren?
Sure.
I used to tell Riley that no matter where we were, the man at the moon would be looking down on both of us.
There it is. He found what they needed.
This has been wonderful. Your kindness to me. I thank you.
JJ, circulate this photo to the press. See if anybody recognizes this boy.
Do I say who we think he is?
No, just put him onto the missing persons.
Okay.
I've been waiting for you! You wish to make your peace with God.
He's certainly making it a big spectacle.
I've made my peace, 18.
Take him down.
You don't mind, gentlemen. This is one walk I can make myself.
He's just confessed to killing 4 more girls.
There's nothing I can do.
Oh, she doesn't know that he took the newspaper clipping yet. There she goes, she realized it.
If it's Riley, it would mean it's a recent photo.
Once Jacob's dead, you think Sarah Jean will tell us if this is Riley?
Any last words?
Bring it on.
Right. You lose.
Nice.
Jacob's gone. It's no longer any threat to Riley. Come.
That so many of us abused and squandered that gift.
You can change that right now.
I made my decision 15 years ago.
I know it isn't. That's why I'm not going to let Riley lose the greatest gift he never knew he had.
But that is my gift to him. And I'll not let you destroy that.
Who were looking to adopt in 1990, and let's see how many lived in Hampton.
Families looking to adopt hundreds.
Coming from Hampton.
3 families, the Jameses, the Couples, and the Sheffields. Looks like the Sheffields really is.
Call Morgan and Elle. Tell them to get to the Sheffield house.
Are they gonna make it in time?
Local cello prodigy, 17-year-old Byron Sheffield won a scholarship to play cello. You better buckle up.
We found Morgan Deal. We found her son.
Unless I receive an official stay of execution.
Why then you not accept the truth?
I can't. This isn't it. Agents are within minutes of finding her son alive.
What wouldn't you do for your son to give him a life you could never hope to dream of?
Do you think he'd choose to allow you to walk in there?
If he knew who his parents were, can you imagine the damage my legacy would leave him?
Innocent of all charges. Just so you can be free of her.
Not me. Jacob. Life.
I choose to save yours.
My life ended the day I met Jacob.
Hello? Open up, FBI! Hello? What's here? So Gideon, we're here.
Yeah, but I'm afraid nobody else is.
Oh, great.
Good now, it's whatever it takes.
FBI!
I said take your hands off. Agent Gideon. A few moments, please.
Well, there they are.
Can I help you?
Frank Sheffield?
I don't understand. What is this about? Tell me.
We're federal agents.
Hey, Hutch. We got him. He's here. What do we do?
The choices I made. Don't let my son be Jacob's last victim. Let me go. Let us both go.
It's not her son. That we made a mistake.
Let him go. It's not the boy.
I apologize for any inconvenience.
They let him go.
Agent.
Would it be too much to ask if yours is the last face I see?
He's there. And we're back to the beginning of the episode.
Albert Pines said, "What we do for ourselves
Oh, I
dies
was
with us.
crying.
What we do for others and the world remains and is immortal."
So, that was episode 14 of Criminal Minds. This was a very, very different episode compared to everything that we've seen up to this point. I even got a little teary-eyed there in the end, if you couldn't tell. Even Gideon in the episode was crying there at the end. It was a very emotional episode for lots of reasons. It was interesting to see that Sarah Jean, the lady that they were interviewing, though she was innocent of all charges, though she was innocent of all charges, she still chose to follow through with the execution, even though they had a chance to save her. But she chose not to do it for her own reasons, and they had to respect that. They couldn't force her to not go through with it, so they really didn't have a choice. This is the first time that we've seen them conduct any type of death row interviews for inmates. It's always interesting to get more details on something like this. It can be dark sometimes, so you have to try to find the light in all of it. As I've mentioned in the past, this is a very intense show, and you have to find the good in everything that goes on. So that's what they tried to do, and that's what I try to do whenever I watch these episodes as well, especially something like this. It was very intense, it was very emotional, and but it was still a great episode. That's pretty much all I can say about that, especially there towards the end. It was very emotional there towards the end. I really don't have much more that I can say about this episode, other than the fact that it was a very good episode, and I hope we get to see more of them in the future. I'd love to know your thoughts on this episode. Go ahead and leave me a comment down in the comment section below. I'd love to read them. And as always, please like, subscribe, and share this video any way you can. I would greatly appreciate it. I couldn't do any of this without all of your support and your help. So thank you very, very, very much. I hope you all enjoyed this video, and that'll be it for me today. I will see you for the next one.